Chicago to start out. Outside ball. Brown outside. Driving in. The three from Tatum. And the three ball is good.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here's ball. Oh, Vucevic in position.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Out of bounds, it'll be Albuquerque's ball.
The ball goes to Albuquerque.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Now, here's ball. Thompson in the corner. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
And that's Rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Adebayo. Adebayo the screen. The kick out to Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Adebayo. Tatum on the wing. The three. Knocks it loose. And they recover it. The tray. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark in 2 for 4.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the three consistently? He has put that to rest.
Thomas. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Adebayo the screen. Pass to Tatum. And the three off target. Albuquerque trails by 4. Here's Thomas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum. Albuquerque shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Ball. Out to the wing. Brown feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Stoudemire wide open. Misses off the right iron. Pass to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Gasol with the rebound. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Albuquerque. It's a 5-point game. Ball from long range. That one doesn't go. And Albuquerque the other way now. Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ball. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That falls. Nice feed that time. From Ball. Tatum's got 9. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Chicago.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Yeah, something else they've done well, causing havoc on the defensive end. Keep their energy up. Not easy to do for 4 quarters.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You think back to when Marc Gasol first entered the league. This was a big guy whose skills were certainly developing at the time. Now he's incredibly polished and a tremendous leader.
Lets it go with the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these.
And here's Tatum for three. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Chicago. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Here's Smith. Shot from 16. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Back to DeRozan. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Pass to Kukoc. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Stoudemire, the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And they hit it back. Here's Thomas. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Thomas got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Albuquerque. To the inside. And Gasol sends it back.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol, twice on the pipes.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's Thomas on the wing. Over Kukoc. And the shot is long. Chicago leading by 8. Hardaway with the steal. Pushing it up. No good from Gasol.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Smith. Kukoc with the defensive effort. Gasol with the steal. Caught watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Dinwiddie. And it's off from three-point range. With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. Can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
Hardaway with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Thomas gets the bucket. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Albuquerque.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive ability.
You also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, Chicago, no good. Dinwiddie with the steal. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Lopez. Kukoc from outside.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort. Listen, this guy is an impressive athlete, and what an impressive slam from J.R. Smith there.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for Chicago.
That one is off. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. To the middle. And here is Thomas. He's got 12. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Tatum. McGee in the corner. Back to Tatum. Just 3 on the clock. Misses at the rim.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Albuquerque out in front as they end the second quarter on a 15-5 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Vucevic. And Adebayo sends it back. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. 6 to shoot. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off here. Thomas, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Ball, no good. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside Tatum. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's hauled in by Thomas. And so Thomas will bring it up for Albuquerque. They lead by 1. It's tipped. Brown outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And here's Tatum for 3. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Albuquerque leads by 1.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Back to ball. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
To the paint, and taken away by Brown. Into the lane. Thomas with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. From deep 3-point range. And it's Brown missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And again, no good by Chicago. And so here's Albuquerque. It's a one-point game. And Albuquerque making a change here. Here's Dinwiddie. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Beyond the arc. And Lopez pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Williamson looking it over.
Well, you love the activity of Brook Lopez on the defensive end. He's not a one-dimensional player now.
From deep, Malone. And Albuquerque with the possession. They trail by 1. It's blocked. Down low. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Oh, smart pass by Malone. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the open man when they double.
Now here's Williamson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Albuquerque shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Lopez with the steal. Lets it go. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnover.
With the score, Chicago 35, Albuquerque.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chicago leading by 8. Pass to McGee. Crafty move. And it's McGee with the jam.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And here's Tatum for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. And it's Ball in the corner. This one for 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Inside. It's Thomas on the wing. From past the arc.
If you're going to play for this team, you've got to be willing to mix it up on the defensive end. If Jason Tatum gets in the space of the shooter, that's nice.
Here's Vucevic. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And here's Brown outside. And Vucevic pulls it down. Albuquerque trails by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer?
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Chicago leading by 10. It's Brown on the wing. McGee a screen. From deep. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Albuquerque. 11-point game. Time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Albuquerque trails by 10. Pass to Vucevic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Night, you know he's going to play hard, and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Well, Klay Thompson showing off the handle in that instance. What a pretty move.
Pass to McGee. Now Brown. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to McGee. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. And Ball slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
A three from Tatum. Connects from three-point range. Tatum's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Chicago. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. He's so comfortable this close to the cup.
Here's Tatum. Here's Adebayo. And Ball puts up a deep three. No good. And Albuquerque the other way now.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Outside Tatum. Yes!
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
stolen by Ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Here's Ball. Outside for Thomas. For the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
14 fouls.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Oh, good on the three. It's Thomas outside. Offline. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.